Hey guys, it's Miss Cuban. Today we're going to be comparing and ordering fractions. And so this is mostly common with when you get about 3 or 4 fractions that have different denominators. Such as, example, we would have about 3/4, 7/8, 2/3, and 4. Well, let's not make it 4. Let me fix that. 5/12. Okay, and we want to compare and order these, and we want to order it from least to greatest. Okay, now when you compare and order fractions, you need to have them the same denominator. So step 1 is to find the least common denominator. Step 2 is to make equivalent fractions. And step 3 is to order using the numerators. Okay, and so that's what we are going to do. Now we have 3/4, 7/8, 2/3, and 5/12. So the first thing we need to do is find the least common denominator. So we use the process of least common multiple to find the least common denominator, and how to do this to make a multiplication chart. So we have 4, 8, 3, and 12. And so, draw a multiplication chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so, when we do this, we get 4 times 1 is equal to 4. 4 times 2, 8. 4 times 3, 12. 4 times 4, 16. 4 times 5, 20. 4 times 6, 24. I'm going to stop there. I can always keep going, but I'm going to stop there and go to the next one. So my next one's 8. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. Now I see that 4 and 8 have a few in common, so let me keep going just to see if maybe I don't have to write the whole thing out. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 24. 3 times... Oh, no, it's not. I think Miss Cuban makes mistakes as well. So 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 7 is 21. And 3 times 8 is 24. Okay, well, I see a 24 in common. Let's see about 12. 12 times 1 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. Oh, I was right. So they all have 24 in common. So it looks like that's going to be my least common denominator. So the next step I need to do is make an equivalent fraction. And that equivalent fraction is going to have 24 as its denominator. So we have 3/4. And my new denominator we said was going to be 24. And so that tells me that 4 times 6 is equal to 24. 3 times 6 gives me 18. Next is 7/8. 7/8 equals, new denominator is 24. 8 times 3 is 24. 7 times 3 is going to be 21. Then we have 2/3. And I know that 3 times 8 is 24. 2 times 8 gives me 16. And then I have 5 twelfths is equal to 24. 12 times 2 is 24. 5 times 2 is 10. Okay? And so then my next step is to compare and order, looking at the numerators. Okay, so looking at my numerators, I see that I have 18, 21, 16, and 10, and I want to do this least to greatest. So I know that 10 is the smallest, and then my next smallest is going to be 16. My third smallest is 18, and my greatest is going to be 21. And so that is how my answer is going to be. I'm going to order them in that order. So my first one that I said was going to be 5 twelfths. My second one was going to be 2 thirds. Then 3 fourths. And then 7 eighths. And that is how I compare and order fractions.